Hello, friends, and welcome to the start of this beautiful December season. As we are preparing our hearts for Christmas, let me share a simple yet powerful story inspired by the Holy Gospel according to St. John chapter 3 verse 16. For God so loved the whole world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him may not perish but have everlasting life. In a quiet village surrounded by snowy hills, a young boy named Daniel looked forward to Christmas with excitement. His family was poor, and gifts were a luxury as they could not afford it. Yet, Daniel's heart was full of joy because his mother has taught him that Christmas is not about gifts, but it's about love. One snowy evening, Daniel visited the village church. The nativity scene glowed warmly, and the Christmas tree sparkled with lights. At the center of it all was a banner with the words John 3:16. For God so loved the whole world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him may not perish but have everlasting life. The words did something deep in Daniel's heart. He thought about how God gave the greatest gift of all, his Son, Jesus Christ. Yes, 2000 years ago, in a humble stable, God wrapped his love in swaddling clothes and gave it to the world. This wasn't a gift wrapped in fancy paper or kept under a tree. It was a gift of hope, love, forgiveness, and everlasting life. The next day, Daniel decided to share this love. On his way to school, he noticed an old man sitting on a bench, shivering in the cold, and his face looked pale and tired. Inspired by John 3:16, Daniel opened his bag and took out the sandwich his mother had packed for lunch. "Why are you doing this, boy?" he asked, his eyes moist with emotion. He replied, "Because God gave us a best gift at Christmas. Jesus came to show us how much we are loved. I just wanted to share that love with you." That man's eyes welled up with tears. "God bless you, son," he said, his voice cracking. That night, as Daniel lay in bed, he realized that true spirit of Christmas is to give from his heart, and it brought joy and healing to someone in need. Through that small act of kindness, Daniel lived out the message of John 3:16, sharing the everlasting love of God in the way it was meant to be, freely and abundantly. Yes, Christmas is often about giving, finding the perfect gifts, wrapping them up, and sharing them with our loved ones. But have you ever thought about why we give? It all began with God, who gave the greatest gift of all, his Son, Jesus Christ. Imagine this Christmas as a chance to receive that gift anew and share it with others. It might be through a kind word, a helping hand, or simply reminding someone that they are loved. Just like God's gift, it does not have to be grand or costly. It just has to come from the heart. So, as December begins, let's remember John 3:16 and the true meaning of Christmas. It's not about gifts, it's about the greatest love story ever told. A story that began in Major and continues in our hearts today. Let's make this Christmas a season of love, joy, and sharing God's light with the world. Have a blessed December.